Hey, I'm Kat, mom of 3 and founder of Ritual, the company setting a new standard in the supplement industry. When I was pregnant with my first daughter, I remember staring at my prenatal vitamins and thinking, what's in this stuff? All I found were vitamins high in heavy metals, synthetic colorants, and lacking in the very essential nutrients we need. I believe women deserve to know what they are putting in their bodies and why. So at 4 months pregnant, I quit my job to reinvent the prenatal vitamin. We scoured the world for the best quality ingredients, backed by clinical studies and third-party tested for heavy metals and microbes. And this year, we were awarded the Purity Award from the Clean Label Project, the supplement safety certification that tests for 200 harmful chemicals and toxins. With Ritual, you'll know where your ingredients come from and why we use them. Join our family of skeptics with 40% off your first month when you visit ritual.com/podcast.
Hey, Adam Culbertson here. Before we begin, we got a promo from another independent podcast, so when you finish this episode, make sure you go and check them out.
Miami, Florida. In a 1995 Toyota Camry sits Miami girl Adnama.
I don't even know what to say right now because, I don't have I can't.
Snowbird David Feinstein.
It's those damn Republicans. Is it Marco Rubio? Is that the answer?
Central Floridian and conspiracy theorist Cletus.
Obama is a lizard. We know this.
And his pet gator, Steve.
Sensei, can they understand me?
Outside, you look up onto the roof of the restroom building and see the Florida man dancing in a circle, chanting, croqueta, 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 and doing little snorts of bath salt off his forearm in between. So he goes, croqueta, 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 croqueta.
Hear their tale in Dungeons & Drimbus, available wherever podcasts are found.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters.
And it's just gonna be, as far as we know, us and the filth creatures in the nucleus. There's not anything else down there that we need to be aware of.
That is correct. I don't believe there's any other living thing down there on that planet.
Okay.
That feels like foreshadowing if I've ever heard it.
Living thing. Could be a shit.
Well, other than the filth itself, it is alive, but it's not.
It's gross.
It's not what used to be there.
It's grody.
It's
Ew,
glistening.
it's gross.
Shiny like the skin of the sea.
Okay, so y'all were walking to the deployment bay, and Yamnul was already waiting there for you. He's like, "Hey guys, y'all ready to jump?"
Yes, I am ready to get a good stretch.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah, I wasn't ready my first time either, but yeah, you get used to it.
You've done a lot of falling.
Oh yeah, man. You feel free. just that moment, and just falling, just taking all that wind in.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And then you don't feel anything below your waist.
Julian doesn't like falling.
What? Oh.
You're free. Free falling.
But yeah, man, like it just gives you that just adrenaline rush to like as soon as you hit the ground, you're going in there and you're going to take out whatever needs to be taken out and get that job done. Yeah.
I don't suppose we can borrow the halfling box.
Okay, so I was going to show you like what happens whenever something goes down there that doesn't
Oh my god. Please don't. Please don't. Don't finish
So
that.
check this out.
Oh my god.
He presses the button. Halfling pops there. He's like, "Hey, little dude, like, here's he hooks him up with a parachute. He's like, "Hey, man, jump down there to the planet and land." And he's like, "All right, yeah." So he jumps off. Little guy jumps off. He's like, "Yeah," and salutes and then takes a leap off. And he's like, "Oh, don't worry, they come already trained." It's part of the science, man.
Yeah, sure.
Don't worry about it.
Why not?
And they definitely don't exist beforehand.
So check this out. They're trained to do whatever you ask them to. That's just how it works. So here, and like he pulls out a little pad, and he's like, "All right, so the ship, Quarles has given us this footage of this. I had him go ahead and set up the camera focused on this little dude. And yeah, so all right, so he just deployed and he lands and he starts getting consumed, and then poof, oh, he disappeared. Because he completed his task, but you see how fast they reacted to immediately latching onto him and trying to consume him.
Yes, I did.
I could show you again.
No, that's perfectly
don't waste
okay.
any more
Please don't do
parachutes.
that.
So, what exactly makes you so confident that the same will not happen to us?
Oh, because you got that
Because we're weird.
It's got a good
Yeah.
feeling, man.
You're totally weird. Oh, by the
It's
way,
like-
I really liked your idea, and I ran it up to Commander Strawdack. I really like that arm idea. I updated my cards, dude. So, like, you should check it out.
Oh,
Wait, who's
And
idea?
he's just standing there, like he's not handing you another card. He's just standing there looking at you, smiling and like nodding.
Do we still have? Oh, did he give us new cards?
You still have the card.
Oh, okay. I thought I gave it to Sarah. Yeah, I'll pull it out and look at it. I gave Sarah we gave Sarah the card.
Oh,
and
you
said,
did
"What
give
is
Sarah
this?"
the card. Oh, she gave it back to you. She gave it back
Oh,
to
okay.
you. Yeah.
So I'll look at it.
She didn't want that shit.
I would.
Solicitation? Ignore.
Yeah. Well, retcon. She gave it back to you.
Okay. Well, then I'll look at it.
Okay, so now it says Yamnul. It's arm. A dot R
so much
dot
better.
M dot.
That's so much better.
I mean, it's not 100% clear. What if you wrote the first letters real big and then the rest of the words smaller after it in like a vertical line? Like Victor's giving graphic design advice.
But this is like better. Like people aren't going to know what arm is.
Oh my
that
God.
why
Just
you
in
gave
case.
the card?
Julian is going to jump out now as we do the scene from American Psycho comparing business cards.
Like
It's embossed. And as I jump out of the I don't even know what I'm jumping out of the ship, I guess.
yeah. It's like a ledge that goes off. Like they're
Yeah,
parked
so-
like at the perfect where you could jump out at
So
that.
are we like jumping out of the gnome's foot or what?
No, it's not shaped like a gnome.
Okay.
I mean, y'all wouldn't
Damn.
know that, but
No.
it's not. But no, there's
As
like you could jump out.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that because I really don't want to hear any more of this card conversation. And as I'm jumping out, I'll just be like, "Hey, Yamnul,
Yeah, dude.
and then I'll jump.
Like you expected it to be more audible, like for longer.
Yes.
It just completely cuts instead. Like, oh.
So like he jumped a little soon. But
we weren't over the target yet, man.
But the heads up. No, I mean the heads up display will get him landing in the right spot. But I was gonna give y'all like the channel to communicate with me.
Oh, I didn't want that. That's fine.
I'll get it to him.
Okay. Well, I mean, I just need to be in contact with at least one of you.
All right, I'll do it. Here, set it up with my earbud or whatever it's called.
All right.
My codec.
No, I've
He's
got
like,
a
man,
headset.
already done. All
Cool.
right, ready to jump. The heads up display from the parachute should guide you.
Well, hold on just a second. Can we get a display of Julian and maybe where he's landing?
Oh yeah. Let me pull that up. Okay, so all right, so here he is. He's coming in, and yep. The parachute. Hey, he's got a pretty fast response time there, and there goes his thrusters, man. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Thrusters right there. Yeah. Okay, so he disconnect.
I'll kind of reach up and hit the Vox box and just be like, "Hey, are you guys coming or what?"
I just wanted to make sure that everything would be all right first. I mean, since you volunteered.
Parachute disconnects and could have been a better landing. About 7.5 out of 10.
I'm just gonna turn around and just give a middle finger up there.
No.
He's just doing
it.
I'm the only one down here,
and I don't know what that gesture means.
I'm
Yeah, right on.
there.
Arm.
Julian.
That's the new symbol for arm. Like that's our
It means live long and prosper.
All right.
I suppose I'm adequately
Hold on.
convinced.
The things aren't moving on him. They're completely ignoring him. Yeah.
So what do I see as soon as I hit the surface?
Yeah, so as soon as you hit, you're looking around and you see creatures walking around that are just like, it looks like combined creatures together, multiple heads. Like it's all black and goopy and but also white and wispy, and I guess you wouldn't be smelling anything because you have your inside of your suit.
Mm-hmm.
But you do see some pools. You see just chunks of building that are just this substance that is these things. But everything
like
is
the size of a building, or like they're attached to a building.
like attached to a building. Like there's like a pool inside of, like on the side of some ruins of a destroyed
like the
building.
gross stuff from the new Zelda game, Breath of the Wild. Anyone know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. I was just waiting for Adam to clarify.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never played that.
That's what it sounds
much.
like.
But yeah, everything is unresponsive to you right now. So you're good.
That's
Now the parachute that disconnected from you, it landed in some and it just kind of like dissolved the chute.
Cool. Don't go into the pools. I'll immediately radio up and be like, "All right, I'm on the ground. Whatever you do, don't land in a puddle."
Well,
Okay,
yes, I had
thank
no
you,
plans
Julian.
on doing such a thing.
No, but like for real though, this won't be like a mildly inconvenient thing. It will not go well. I lost.
Well,
part
yes,
of the
landing in a
parachute
puddle has
coming
never
down.
been mildly inconvenient.
Okay, yes, but there's a difference between physical discomfort
I'll
and
see you
then
later,
being
Yamno.
burnt.
Later, dude.
Then he'll jump off.
Yeah, all right.
Well, I suppose somebody better go down there and keep an eye on them. So, I guess we'll be back later.
Later, little cat, dude.
My Postmates driver's name is Demon.
And Aleister will just cut like a backflip. Like, jump up that way.
Nice. Backflip. And then you dive, and then just dive.
Yeah.
Like okay, so Victor's like skydiving, trying to like control his body. The parachute is like helping him with the HUD and everything, so it's helping guide where he needs to place his arms and all that.
Yeah.
And feet. And you kind of feel it like moving your body, and your wraps are kind of helping you move to it as well, like it's being responsive to it. So as you're diving, and Aleister just zooms past you really fast.
Yep, as he does.
And you're like falling, and your wraps are like coming behind you like streamers.
No, they're part of him now. Like
No. The wraps,
unless he wants that to happen. But
no. The wraps, you don't really see them anymore because now they're just perfectly emulating the human skin and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
As long as it's not just like there's one little crack and the air starts getting in there and he just blows up like a balloon.
you just have a blowout in your arm.
And I'm like, no.
Yeah. Keep it together.
Then the wraps form a parachute, and it turns out I didn't need one anyway.
But like,
I gotta blow
my skin
out.
gets removed in the process.
I'm assuming.
Oh
I
man,
land
I'm just
safely.
like imagining your face, just like that, like and like the wraps are just peeling back, and like your big maul is coming out. Your human eyes become the dead eyes.
It's almost like the human face is just all just like loose skin just billowing out around.
I don't like that.
That's not
idea.
creepy at all. I don't know what you're talking
happen.
about.
I want the wraps to be perfectly fine.
I know.
No, this is just hypotheticals.
Yeah, hypotheticals. We've had a lot of that this session.
Yes.
So, Aleister, you land perfectly fine right next to Julian.
Like you do.
And y'all are watching Victor come in, and his chute deploys really close, and it stops him really nicely. It's guiding him with the HUD, and he's able to control, and he lands perfectly right next to Julian. Or actually, the other side of Aleister. Let's get that same formation.
Yeah.
Can always be in the same formation.
Did my parachute make it? Did my parachute touch gross dissolvey goo?
Yeah, so as you hit, like, it self-deployed itself off of your back.
Oh, okay. I was hoping to be like one of those ones where it could like retract back in.
Like you had your backpack of holding on your chest, like you had it on your chest with the parachute on the back, and it was just breakaway straps once you hit the ground, or once it sensed that you hit the ground and shot off your back, so it wouldn't tangle up with you.
Cool.
And yeah, part of it lands in a pool, and it just kind of disintegrates it.
I guess I'll remove it from my item. Boo.
Yeah. Aleister and Victor, you are just smelling, it smells like decaying, rotting death down
so it
here.
smells good.
Like to the point that it doesn't even smell good to Victor.
Oh,
like
wow.
it smells absolutely bad. So
smells
bad
like Victor's
that Victor
cooking.
wouldn't even want to eat it. Yeah. Like you can definitely tell that there is something off with
like
this smell.
Kind of like when how something's like really, really, really sweet, it makes you kind of sick. Like, it's kind of like that. It just smells so good that it's just disgusting.
I don't know
Smells
that
like
smell.
an old person's house.
It smells like if you went to Goodwill and put your face in the bin of clothes.
Oh, don't say words like that. Like you're pretty sure someone died in these.
Oh.
Well, now that we're down here, where was it that this bunker was again?
I thought you brought the map.
I will say the extraction devices on you actually give you a HUD
Okay, cool.
as well. Everything gives you a HUD from these guys.
Everything. Like you get
Mills
like
card.
a fork to like eat your meal. Like the fork just gives you like a HUD of like
Where to stab the meat or
exactly.
the noodles. How do you get a macaroni on every prong of the fork?
Thanks for the heads up.
Display.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I got you.
you go to the
just forgot
bathroom
to
and pick
say
up the
the
3
last
shells and it gives you a HUD.
That's what happened. I'm dumb.
You go to the bathroom, you pick up the 3 shells, it gives you a HUD explaining how to use them.
That didn't happen. I saw the movie.
So
front to back? I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
And then Rob Schneider laughs at you.
So,
oh no. I don't want that.
So, you start making your way into the city. It show like as you're walking, the heads-up display, like y'all are seeing all this stuff, everything that I told Julian about. It looks like there's more towards inside of the ruined city in the direction that you have to go for to get into the bunker, and the heads-up display is actually giving you this, basically like this almost like a shield over the city, and it's like reading as like the aura coming from the nucleus, and it's like approximately plus minus like numbers.
1300 Rotkin.
But you're like, it's not like an actual barrier. If you reach out, like you could, like your hand goes through it, it's just showing in your HUD. Like if you turn the HUD off, it's not there.
Yeah.
It's just in the HUD on what they predicted to try and help you.
Is there like a denser population of those weird creatures?
Yes,
there,
inside.
or is it just like bigger blobs?
Bigger blobs, more pools, just as you're walking and seeing it getting in, and you cross that barrier, and you feel a sense of dread come over you.
Oh,
and
great.
give me a dread save.
But I don't want to.
I rolled an 18.
18, okay.
Just gotta remember how to count it. 5.
Oh.
Could use my Cardic inspiration and make it a 9, which is useless.
I mean, we're probably not going to use it for...
Nope. That won't do any good anyway.
No, let's do this. Use that, and then I'll give you...
that will get me to...
I'll give you one of my Flash of Geniuses for another 5.
Yeah, and that will get me up to a 15. Is that enough?
Better than...
No. That gets me to 14.
You don't know yet.
Yeah,
Huh?
I'd say take the 14.
14 doesn't save against dread at all.
Oh, it's a flat 15?
If 15
You don't know.
for the
We don't
first
know.
level.
Like, it depends on the source.
Well,
So-
15 is the minimum level that will save against dread. I know that.
Oh, really?
According to the cheat sheet. We don't know how dread it is,
Cheat.
but that's the smallest one.
Oh, I see. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, I
gets worse from there, I think.
given the time left,
Sure, let's do it.
Given the
Flash
time
of
left,
Genius. Let's make it a
already-
14 and see if it
I'm
does
going to go
anything.
ahead and just
But
use
I
my
probably
card.
Off the box.
It won't do anything, but let's pretend
Did
like
you?
it will.
What did you get up to? Did you get up to
14.
15?
No, I got up to 14.
14?
Yes.
Then
Going ahead and using my Cardic, and that's a nat 20.
Unless
Right, so
you want to let
Aleister-
me take an injection first. Do you want me to let me take an injection first?
Oh, yeah, I forgot you have those things.
I
I
don't
can
know.
do-
I feel a little bit of dread coming on. Let me just inject this.
It's up to you, DM. The injection will get me to 15 because it will give me one more. No, yeah, it'll get me one more wisdom. That is your call, sir.
I forgot about those injections.
Like, I've felt dread a lot of times, so maybe I would know what.
I'll say
increasing
in this situation, your HUD was warning you of the area.
Okay. Well, then in that case, I'll do a wisdom injection, and that will give me a +3 on wisdom for the next 5 minutes. And so that gets me
Okay.
up to a +3 mod on wisdom. So with that, 6, the +3 mod for wisdom negates the -3 from Yog Sothothery. Or the -1, it negates the -1 because it gets me one more, and then the Flash of Genius gets me up to 15.
Okay, so you're at 15?
I'm at 15.
Okay. You all succeeded on your dread save this
I
time.
succeeded. Yay. With all of the help in the world. Because I rolled a 6. What the heck? Stupid die.
You are going to continue into the city. Walking in, you saw in the distance, you saw that it was getting more dense with these creatures. You are, after walking into this area, you feel this constant sense of like there's something not right here. Like it's you feel it trying to mess with your mind, kind of deal. But everything seems to be ignoring you when you look around, and it's making you really uneasy, but it's not enough to send you into any type of dread.
Okay.
And as you start passing by the largest pool that you've seen so far, it starts to churn a little bit.
Gross.
Mm-hmm. And it starts bubbling in the center and moving closer toward you.
Hello, Aleister here. So, I suppose we found ourselves in quite the predicament again, in a strange place where we're told that we should be okay, and, well, I'm sure that I will be okay. I don't really know about the others. I mean, Julian seems very, hurried when it comes to trying to get this done. I don't know. I suppose he's really eager to maybe get the tablets together with whatever that may do for him. But, I suppose it is always good to reap the benefits of such haste. After all, I didn't even have to worry about whether or not I would be okay on the planet, because I got to wait and watch Julian, and I supposed if he was okay, then obviously it would be easy for me. I do have to wonder, though. I mean, we were told that there should be no living things on the planet, well, I suppose aside from the filth, if you could really even call that living. But it seems like something is maybe about to come out at us. I don't know. It's maybe more of this filth, or I don't really know. But I guess we will find out. In any case, all music was written and produced by Marco Mazzei of Fallen Highway Studios. You can find links to everything that we have, and really everything in the show, at microphonesandmonsters.com or micsandmonsters.com. Especially a link to our Discord. We do have our own Discord, and it is actually quite lively. There are a number of people in there that we talk to on pretty much a daily basis. It is quite the community, I must say. So come and join us, as I'm sure you'll have as good a time as we do. But thank you for listening in, and I hope you'll join us next time on Microphones and Monsters.